Guys, speak something. Hmm? No one is saying anything. I'm audible. Or, okay, one thumbs up we received. Yeah, you have to speak sometimes because I have to check both my mic and speakers. This is headphones now. We don't know whether it is working or not also. Okay. Guys, the first before I start this ITL 4, but I want to say this ITL version 2, ITIL version 3, so which is ITSM, ITIL 4. Okay. This ITL is started, when there's some British telecom company getting different kind of issues. Okay. So there are, they got some kind of customer not satisfied, losing the customers. Okay. The service related failures are more occurred for in a UK based a telecom company. So that what they have done, they started a process. Okay. They started created a framework. If this kind of issues occur, how to deal with it. Okay. If this particular thing is not working, a telephone not working, what to do? The line is broken, what to do? Like that, they started it. Later, Microsoft adopted that process, created Microsoft created their own framework. Later, it is Axilo. Okay, so as a company, so Axilo, APMG, these organizations gather different types of um, inputs from different organizations. They started writing books, as you say, ITIL, infrastructure, library. Library contains books. Yes, books only. Okay. As I know, guys, I'm not just your understanding or maybe. Okay. They started writing books. What these books? Start with this IT related books. What books? If desktop is not working, hardware issues. So, right, all the hardware related issues. One book. Okay. Operating system related issues. Like we learn a hardware networking issues, right? The system is down, what to do? System is slow down, what to do? System is slow down means it is operating system issue, right? OS application related issue. If system is restart itself again and again, what to do, right? Hardware issues, operating system related issues, application related issues, networking related issues, server related issues, server connecting related issues, service related issues. Okay. So for each type of issue, they started writing books. So they will provide a guideline. Yeah, this is hardware team. Okay, take this book, read it. If you got this issue, follow the book and troubleshoot. Anything you find a new solution, then update the book. Okay, you learn S4Ps also. So printer related issues. Yes, this is a printer related issue. What to check, where to check, how to solve it. So these are the solutions. So try this solution. Okay, working? Yes, good. Tick. Continue. Okay, so started writing books. So in the earlier days of an IT organization, the first challenging is managing of infrastructure. So they got lot of internal infrastructure related issues are there, like including desktop, laptops, telephones, IP telephones. Okay, telephones and IP telephones, PBX boxes, servers, storages, network, like this for every different kind of issue. So how to process, how to installation, configuration, maintenance, troubleshooting, okay, troubleshooting, updations and upgradation of this infrastructure related things. How to update an hardware, how to upgrade an hardware, like that it is. Troubleshoot, maintenance. What is installation, configuration, maintenance, troubleshoot, monitoring, update or upgradation of all your infrastructure related, hardware related, software related, operating system, application, anything is network related. Okay. How to manage the switches, how to manage the routers, how to manage the firewall, how to manage the IDS system, how to manage the IPS system. So for everything, they've written a books for how to do these things. Installation, configuration, maintenance, troubleshooting, monitoring, update, upgrade on every infrastructure related components. It can be hardware or software, anything. Okay. Can be network related or anything. Okay. That is ITL 1. Next, ITL 2. So now you know if any issues occur related to your infrastructure, you know how to manage that infrastructure. Now you are perfecting your infrastructure. Okay. So you're maintaining your infrastructure. You are make sure any issues occur, we're going to resolve it. First, completed ITL 1. Now ITL 2. This time, you are providing services to the customer, right? You're running customer applications, their web servers you are running, their mail servers you are running. Okay. So, or maybe you are providing some storage services to your customers, internal, external customer. It defines who is your customer. Okay. What kind of service? So, you are providing services. How to provide a service? How customer should eh, eh, access your services? So, there is only two things are there. One is providing a service. Okay. Next is supporting. So your support is actually comes from ITL version 2. This incident management, problem management, request fulfillment. Okay. Request fulfillment. These are all event management, alerts, workarounds. Okay. Change management. These are all comes under this ITL version 2 only. The service desk or help desk comes under version 2 second point. So support to the customers, providing services to the customer, make sure service is provided or not. SLM, service level management is there. Okay, providing services to the customer, how to provide, how to write a SLA for this service provision, and supporting to the customers. These two things, how to do it, how to maintain, okay, these things and the version 2. In version 3, it is having 5 life cycles. Okay, 5 life cycles. What life cycles? Service management life cycles. Actually, it is 5 service management life cycles. What are the service management life cycles? Service status. In version 2, so you are providing services. How to provide a service, how to provide a support to the customer. That is version. But here it is service strategy. What service you can provide? What are the services we are providing? What services we can provide? What are the addition of the services we can able to provide? That is service strategy. Identifying, planning, right? That is service strategy. Demand of the services, okay? Financials, service level management, business level management in the service provisioning. Means total organization you are telling. So you are an IT organization, you are providing IT services. What service you should provide? What services you are providing? What services You have to improve our capabilities. You have to improve to provide IT service. A total strategy from the planning, designing of services, transition of services, service operations, maintenance of the services, and continual service improvement of the services. Again, service operations. Again, service operations. This is service operations. It's become one part in the service level in the version service management. In the IT service management, the service operations become a part here. Okay, to do that one, what we need, this one. Okay, to that one, what we need, this one. So in additions, service deployment, service design strategies, and continual service improvement. So what is in the ITIL for? Up to this, all these are process only. These are all process oriented. Process. And 4 P's formula. We follow the 4 P's formula. People, process, product, partners. You don't worry, guys. I will try. I will worry. No, it has to be habituated for me. It has to be. Still not habituated. Okay. Still, it's going on. Keep on practicing I myself also. This is a very well. I 5 life cycles. Anytime I can speak about it. An ITL version. This is business oriented. It's not about a service oriented. Service is one part. But what is an outcome? It is concentrate on service value creation. Okay? It's concentrate on value creation. So you are providing services to the customers. How you create a value? Here the value is money. So value represents lot of things here. One is money, like how you are getting a business. You should get an outcome, right? You're giving an outcome, from outcome become value. Yeah, how it should be created value for a customer. And from there, how you will get it. Value co-creation. Co-creation. Value co-creation. It means, for example, as I said earlier, one example I told, book my show example, right? For example, I have an infrastructure. I'm running the book my show application web server in my infrastructure. But I'm not a book my show organization, but I'm running book my shows application, that website I'm running. Okay, who are the customers of book my show? My customer is book my show. But who are the customers of book my show? People who purchase the tickets, movie theaters, event organizers. These are the customers of book my show. So I created a value. I created an outcome. I have an outcome. That outcome is for my book my show customer. I created an outcome. I'm managing its web server. Make sure it is 100% available services. Failover cluster, load balancing, everything perfect. It is running. I created an outcome. It is a website, web services for the book my show purpose. So book my show is my customer. Book my show. I created a value. I created an outcome. Outcome is used by book my show. Now book my show put into the market and getting the customers to the book my show. People buy a tickets, people do subscriptions, memberships, okay, and the movie theaters, event organizations. These are all different customers of book my show. Through that one, book my show is also creating value. That is value co-creation. I am not directly putting myself into the customer. For example, I'm an internet service provider. I reaches my customers. They're paying for my services. Value creation. But I'm giving a service to an organization through some of my services. and they are getting business. So value co-creation, value creation, value co-creation is the main aim of ITL 4. Okay. In this one, they use service value system. In part of service value system, there is service value chain. And one more important is 4 dimensions. 4 dimensions. These 4 dimensions actually from 4 Ps. Actually from 4 Ps only. And these processes become practices. Processes become practices. Actually, there is 26 processes are there. Totally 26 processes are there. Security management, design, service design management, ticketing, like incident management, change management, event management. So different processes are there. 26 totally process. Deployment management, release management, okay, change management, 7 sub-cycles of continuous service improvements, okay, service portfolio management, so, okay, demand management, like a 26 process in the ITL version 3. It's got replaced with the 34 practices. Okay, it got replaced with the 34 practices. So this is ITL version 4. Yeah, someone put a message. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay. So what is this ITL 4? I've written something, not this one. This one. Currently, the ITL is ITL 4. This ITL 4, so the service value system. This is my document. Document contains so many things. Okay. So this document actually prepared by a person. I took this from a website, a blog actually say. This was Stephen. Okay. Stephen is a principal analyst, content director at the ITSM focused industry analyst firm ITL tools. Okay. It's an independent person. And this article is given under Manage Engine website. It is one of the organization providing service desk related tools, monitoring tools. Okay, service desk tools are like a monitoring tools related, service desk softwares. Okay, also there are providing and other products also. From this one only I have taken this information. Okay, so what are the things in this document? It's not mine. Okay, but this is a very interesting subject, guys. But we'll go into the quick points. So how it is changes from initial part of ITIL framework to the current ITL version. So 1989 itself it is started. UK government wanted to solution to its IT project related issues, having growing popular globally. Second version is 2001 and it is adopted increased rapidly. Some would argue on the back of ITSM tools adoption because of ITL tools or ITL align. And 2007, so version 3 is introduced. However, it is referred in a 2011. Okay, renamed ITL 2011. It was 2.5 size big of ITL 25 with 26 processes versus 10 process in a ITL version 2. So in a version 2, how many process? Just 10 process only. It's all about how to provide a service and how to support to the services like incident management, problem management, okay, service request management, event management, alert management, workarounds. So because of those things, it's only 10. But version 3 having 26 process. These 26 process are replaced by 34 practices. Here it is, somewhere located like it. So ITL version 4 is new focus on business value creation or value co-creation as a purpose of service management. Move from guided guidance related to the ITSM to service management. Now it's only service management. ITL version 4 actually for IT and non-IT organizations also. Okay. But ITIL, it is actually for IT organization only. But version 4 for non-IT organization also as a part of this ITL. Introduction to service value system, service value chains. Move from process-based structure to management practices. Okay. ITL, guided principles. So ITL, world version has 4 P's, right? People, process, product, and partners. Replaced with the 4 dimensions of service management. So this ITL lifecycle no longer included, but there is some replications are there on the service value chain. Service value chain, yes, very good. Service value system. See this diagram. You see here it is that a first point, left side, opportunities or demand. What is the last one? Right hand side is value. Guys, you got a lot of opportunities. Opportunities from your customers, like your customer required certain service, a cloud-based service, AI-based services, or agile-based services, or maybe a software services, hardware, networking, so, okay, infrastructure-related services, right? Customer approaches you to for a certain services. Or maybe nowadays, what is the competition is AI. So now you or organization want to build some AI related services or cloud-based services you want to build, or maybe you want to build a new application or a new platform. Just now we given one example, right? Social media platform. And nowadays this e-commerces, food deliveries, okay? So different kind of stuff, okay? So movie theaters, streaming medias. So different businesses are there right now. So anything, you got an idea, so idea become an opportunity or a demand. What is the demand on the market? Okay. Lot of uh, streaming platforms are there. Main competition is Geo actually Hotstar. Now it is Geo Hotstar. Now and Amazon Prime. More likely, more likely in India mainly for Telugu and other languages people also. Then AHA launched. So why it is AHA launched? Why it is? It's not a good brand, but still it is a demand. Streaming. They have their own movies, series, pictures, sponsors. Okay. Okay. One subscriptions also there. Okay. Without any mixing. So like this a demand. What is the demand and opportunities? Okay. In ITL strategy, we say no, that's a strategy kind of stuff. So what is the demand from the customer? Requirements from the customer and opportunities of new business, new kind of services, or demand of a new kind of services. We'll take it and create a value out of that opportunity. How to make an opportunity or a demand into the value by following these 5 things. 5 things, not five. Okay. What is guided principles, governances, service value chain, practices, continual improvements. By following these 5 things, we can be able to create an opportunity into the value. Okay. This is 2019 it is introduced. Now it is 2025 still lot of people don't know. Recently I'm forcibly upgrade to the ITL 4. I'm certified in ITL 3 but ITL 4 recently I learned. from 2 years back. Okay, forcible because syllabus changes. People asking for F4, so we are upgrade to 4. Okay, not completely, but I got a idea of what is for, not deep idea. So not fully completed course. I didn't take it. Okay. Anyway, so what are those things, guys? 5 things. Service value system shows how service providers or IT otherwise turn stakeholder demand on the left into the value using 5 elements within the service value system. ITL guided principles, governances, service value chain, management practices, continual service improvement. Okay. We'll see one by one. So first one is given guided governances. What is this governance? Governance means is like a management. Governor. What governor will do? He rule a city, state. In some places, state. Some places, city. Like city has a mayor, right? Yeah, mayor. Governor is like he has a state. Okay. Governor has a state, right? He rule a state. So he will specify what to do, what things to be changes, how to proceed. It meaning is the strategy will be designed and enforced by the governance. Okay. So who will do that one? Management. Okay. Management, project manager, delivery managers, business unit people. This means evaluation of changes. What are the requirements? What are the changes? They will evaluate it and provide a direction for their teams. What is the outcome they should get it? When it has to be get. So earlier, so there is a waterfall model we are following. Now it's a agile models we are following, right? Agile as a 12 principles are there in the agile method or scrum masters. Agile or scrum master we are following. It means everything is open talk. When has to be released? Who has to do what kind of work? Okay, keep changing means any customer requirements are changing or new demand is came up, so we can adopt those kind of technologies. So that's why it's ITL4 is also focused on this agile principles. Okay, direction, monitoring organizational performance. So who are doing it, what they are doing it, how much work is completed. That's a morning and evening meetings are there. Meeting. So morning they said what work yeah, we have to complete it by today. How much work is completed? What is the progress on this specific work? How much we are achieved this one? By this particular time can we able to complete this part or not? Whole part or some part like sprints releases. Okay. Phase 1 release or sprint wise we are releasing. New sprint releasing or not. So this is what the governance in it. Okay. So one part governance. Then what is this guided principles? Guided principles. Guided principle is the first one, right? Guided principle is focus on value. Focus on value. So what value you are creating? Okay, so focus on value. Start where you are. Start where you are. For example, I am not started any business. I got a new idea. I will start from scratch. But just take things, think like this. Savantis. It's a new idea. It's a new idea, new business, new opportunity. We have to start from scratch. Or maybe we are already providing certain services. We are into the certain position. Now we got that related opportunity, some cloud related opportunities or DevOps related opportunities, or maybe some security related opportunities, or maybe application related opportunities, ERP based opportunities. We got it. We can start from there. No need to start from again from the scratch is not required. How much you are there? Okay, you are already having certain level, already you are having an experience of providing certain services. your experience that related field. So you can start from there. No need to start from the scratch. Progress iteratively with the feedback. So take the feedback. Okay, check your progress. What is the outcome of your progress? Check it progress, how it is. Each and every perspective, what is the outcome? What is the work we are completing? How much work you have to do it? So what is the line of businesses? We do iteratively check the progress. Means if it means each part of the progress we'll take it, not as a whole. Okay. Iterative means separate. Like a for loop, for I in list. What you will in the list, it will show one by one, right? So it's like that. Progress iteratively means each individual parts of services, what's going on. So how where to improve, where to fasten the service, where to fasten the process. Progress is important. Collaborate and promote visibilities. Yes, this is very important nowadays because we are following Agile. You know that Jira desktop kind of stuff. Okay. Collabs, Microsoft Teams. These are all visualized. What is the progress of your work? How much work completed? Okay. How it is, who done what work? Where is the failures? What are the conditions of this work failures? What any ideas? Who will going to do it? Who will completed this part? Like everything is visually available to everyone. Think and work holistically. Okay. So first you have to think before you are started working on something. What is an outcome? What are the responsibilities of this work and all? You have to think and work holistically. There is keep it simple and practical, optimize and automate also. So these are the ITL guided principles. Governance, guided guidance principle. Next is service value chain. This service value chain is like your service management life cycle only. It's like a service strategy, design, transition, service operations, and continual improvement type only. Similarly, it is a main core part of your service value system. It's a main part of service value system because where actually work will done in this place only. The first one is like, the demand is, of course, engage. Engage means, it's like, as I said, it's a agile methodologies. In agile methodology, whenever the customer given the requirement, we'll take the requirement, how to complete this work. We plan it, design it, build it, deliver it, okay, and deliver. That's like we do it. In meanwhile, customer changes his requirement. We take the new requirements, design it, build it, deliver it. It is not a one way. It will be mixer way also there. It means you plan, design, build, deliver, or maybe it is you take a feedbacks or from the outcome, or maybe new changes from the customers. We'll take it. Just engaging. Engage means we are keep on getting information, updates of from the customers, new feedbacks, new requirements, any requirement changes. Whenever the new changes trigger, new feedback requirement, okay, or whenever you get a output of performance triggers, we take it and again we try to build it. So okay, we do the planning, again design, transition, obtain, build, deliver, support, product, services, and we create a value from it. Okay, this is about a service value chain. This is a continuous process, not stopping process, continuous process, and it never be like a straight line. It can be design, build, again design, build. It can be deliver, again design. Okay, again it is build and deliver. Product planning, again improving. What is this improve? It improves. entire your cycles. It improve your planning. It helps you to improve your planning, designing, transition, obtain, build, engage, deliver, support, product, service, and improve also itself. Improve itself also. It is there to improve your outcome. Okay. So that is each and everything is available here. I will share this document. Don't worry. Okay. So service value chain. Don't worry, guys. Two more to go. Plus one. Then we complete it. Management practices, continual improvement. Continual improvements is actually in earlier in service management. We've seen a continuous service improvement. There are two key changes also there. Replaces. There are two key. Name and guidance changes reflect the continual improvement applied to more than the service improvement. Continual improvement management practice rather than separate ITL version public. Okay, this continual improvement is a management practices. Just in the practices only, the continual improvement is included. So this is practices. This practices totally three parts are there. General management practices, service management practices. That's we discussed now. ITL 26 process is now it is 34 practices, total 34 practices. General practices, service management practices, technological practices. So all together it is 34 ITL management practices. Okay. General management practices. Continual improvement, architectural management, information technology, knowledge management, measure reporting, organizational change management, portfolio, project, relationship, risk management, financial management, strategy management, supplier, workforce and talent management. Serviceman, availability, business analysis capabilities, like this, from management, incident management, IT asset management, incident management, change management, okay, monitoring and event management, catalog management, service configuration management, continuity, service design, service test, service level management, request management, validation, testing, deployment management, infrastructure and platform management, software development management. Of course, there is a process also there, certain process, like a incident management consists of two processes, incident handling and resolution, periodic incident reviews, change management practices, two process, change management, enablement planning, optimization, change lifecycle, problem management practices, four process, proactive problem, reactive problem identification, problem control, error control, service desk practices, including three process, user query handling, communicating to users, service desk optimization. This is our part. Okay, ITL, four processes. In this, four practices, each practices having consist of their practice related processes. Incident management practice. Earlier it is process, but now it is incident management practice. In how you handle the incident. If there is an issue, occur, how you handle it, how you respond to the incident, how to resolve the incident. Okay, how you verify that incident is resolved or not. Change enablement management. Okay, so how to enable planning for the change, how to optimize the change, following the changing life cycles. Change life cycle. We discussed change life cycle also. Problem management practices for proactive identification, reactive identification. Before any issues occur, you identify certain problem by gathering the events and logs and analyze. We can analyze the proactive problem and kind of stuff. Okay, proactive problem identification by analyzing the existing one. Reactive, any issues occur, we'll follow the problem management kind of stuff. we try to fix an issues. Problem control management and error controls. And that. Service desk practices. What is the service desk practices? Handling user queries, fulfilling user request, resolving user issues, communicating to the users in a different ways. Okay. Make sure any queries are there. We should be resolved by the given time. Okay. So see, this is about a ITL process. So what is the missing? That's the main 5 things about your ITL. Then one more point is there now. So 4 P's. Service management, the 4 P's is now it is not this one. 4 dimensions of service management. 4 dimensions of service management. Okay. So in ITL, so we follow the 4 P's method. People, process, product. Product in the brackets, it is technology and partners. This will be changed into the ITL 4, which is 4 practices, means 4 dimensions wise. Here also same, but little additional things. Organization and people. Managing the culture in organizations, how to adopt these new technologies, who push people having what kind of background, knowledge, experiences, who can, to whom we should assign this work, who are the right people, who are having this technological background, who are having an experience in it. We should assign that those people, right? That's a people. Okay. People who are working, organization will maintain the people to assign the work, right? Information and technology. So the knowledge sharing, products, different tools providing, so then people can easily work on the technologies. Okay. Then it maintain the standards and faster resolutions also, providing technologies, tools, kind of stuff, and knowledge bases also. Partner and suppliers. So we need a different tools, applications, helps for designing, deploying, delivering, and supporting rated supplies are required. So that's the point. It is continual improving services. Value streams and processes. Value creation is adversely affect it different parts of organization don't work in integrated and coordinated way. Okay. Yeah, value streaming process and process management. The last point is here, guys. This is totally 4 dimensions of things. It is following these 4 dimensions of total process management. Total ITL process management is a 4 dimensions are there. These 4 dimensions affect on a creation of value. Organizations and people who works on this project, how it will be selected by an organization, what tools, technologies, knowledge you are sharing to your people, you are having, okay, what technology you are having, what knowledge you are having, what work people are there, what is their experience and knowledge is there. Okay. So what are the partners you are having, who are the suppliers related to your technology or delivering of services, to whom you're choosing a cloud related delivery or maybe a website kind of stuff or maybe a personal kind of people. Value streams and process, how you managing the processes. Okay. Continuation of process management, like a who is a process owner kind of stuff. Next, product and services will create a value. I'm getting a lot of message. Next, but all these things influence on your value creation, important for value creation. But these are also should follow the certain rules. Okay, influences also there. That is called PESTLE. 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 Then what is the PESTLE? Political, economical, social, technological, legal, environmental factors influence on these four dimensions. So to create a value creation. Okay. Pestle. What is pestle? I have written somewhere. Oh no, I written somewhere separately. Okay. Pestle. Political factors, environmental factors, economical factors, social factors, technological factors, legal factors. Okay. Political factors, like geopolitical factors. Some companies will more likely to come to one kind of place only. Why not in other places? Why not in some places they don't go? Why they are choosing certain places only? Because those states or areas, their political factors, they'll give certain offers. Okay, if you start your business, so majority employment share is from our state only. Major employers meant is from our state only. So we'll give you a land, we'll give you tax free, we'll give you power supply, we'll give you water supply. For these many years, you no need to pay anything. After this one, you have to pay this much only. Like, so political influences. Okay, political factors means the geographical political activities. So such company choose depends upon the offers. So they will come to their kind. If it is a high demand kind of stuff, we will ask them, yeah, you pay extra amount for you if you want to come to this business competition, you have to pay this much amount. So different ways for people, the states which is seeking new development, new phase of economy, they will they will offer. They don't want. That's they will take more extra additional things. Differentiation is there. Economical factors. What is the state, the area, geographical. So what is the geographical influence on this kind of economical conditions of that area? Some very poor country. Now I want to start some data center. I want to some IT company, but there is no IT employees, no engineers, no labor is there. Which is waste of thing, right? I have to import everyone from outside to that managing. Even the political it is good, but other things are not social factors. Certain businesses influence on their local social, economical as well as traditional status also. So that's they will. So like these businesses not suitable here. Not agree. Certain businesses we don't do in India. Okay, because there's social factors. Technological factors, availability of technology. That's a Google data center. Now it is in Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. It is about to come. It is already inaugurated, but it has to be built. I think so. It's not built, I think. It's going to be built again. So it's a 1 gigawatt. It is very heavy. So the country has to be provided. The state has to provide electricity. That must electricity provision is available. The technology is available. Okay. So to start a certain business, for example, why it is Visakhapatnam, near to sea, the possibility of this fiber optical land connections. Fiber grid is very near connection because of sea. If it is other than water lines, it is difficult to connect to the fiber optical. Now it is very direct fiber optical grid connection they can able to establish. So technological factors, legal factors, as a social and legal factors already. We told so what is the legality of this business. So for example, some businesses in China, there are a lot of businesses are there. So photo, like, this, not a China. So there is so many other countries also offering. So like a Korean companies also. Facial, face surgeries. Okay, that's like some places it's illegal to change your face. Like a plastic surgery is illegal in some places, right? Um, in some places, um, like a operation are very illegal. Just normal operation also very illegal. Blood transfusion is very illegal. Using of social media is illegal. Using of Google is very illegal. Okay. So China use Google ban, YouTube ban. They have own other platforms. So in certain countries, there depends upon the legal factors. depends upon that country. Environmental factors, already we discussed. What's the environment? People, status, economics. There are effects on your four dimensions of service management. Four dimensions of service management. These are influences on the value creations. So this is your ITL 4. Okay, good. Guys, this may be the very first one what we discussed about abbreviations, about ITL version 3. This is important. 5 life cycles. Okay. And this one, and as well as what is incident, what is service request. Very important what is, okay, what is incident and service request differences with example. This is very important. But I didn't get anything like recently no one is asked ITL 4 questions. Okay, what is service value chain or 4 dimensions? But this is very useful, guys. Once you are inside, you must complete the related certifications. Like, related certification, or you have to follow those examinations you have to write, are part of examination, internal examination. This idea will be helpful for you. That's why we are given. Plus, of course, what is an idea about ITL is very important for your interview. What is ITL, ITSM, ITAS, ITM? These are idea about those things also important. And ITL life cycles. What is an ITL? ITL is a framework. ITL is a IT infrastructure library. It's a framework. Okay, it provide practical no nonsense framework. ITL provides practical no nonsense framework for identifying, planning, designing, delivering, and supporting IT services to the businesses. Okay, and ITL, that's the main part. What is an ITL? Okay, next. What has those life cycles, 5 life cycles, because mainly 5 life cycles, this is important. Service strategy, design, transition, service operation, continuous service. If you don't remember all these things, no problem, just try to remember. In case if that question occurs and you don't remember, then what to do? So separately tell, I'm not remember that's a life cycle, but it is like this, you have to plan what service you have to provide, then design according to the planning, and build the service and deliver the services and maintain the services, monitor and troubleshooting services related. Okay, service related. Okay, so these are the main important points in this one. But this all information, guys, it is very helpful when you are doing learning, writing some internal test or anything. It is very useful, and keep learning this one. So in a future, once upgrade, you have to write within 1 or 2 years. You have to write complete this ITL fundamental certificate. ITL fundamental certificate is there. But to complete that one. Okay, not this one. This is the document, the certification. Okay, so there is a foundation certificate, fundamental or foundation certificate. So this is helps in the IT service management related. So later on days, then we can do it. It is support. You are working in an IT organization, okay, along with other technical certificates. Okay, not required now. Okay, not required now. Okay, guys. Any questions, doubts? Understand, not at all understand, completely confused, or everything is clear? Okay, most probably today is a last class. If any possible, I will meet you on day after tomorrow, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, my session is not there. Okay, So I have a little work tomorrow. So then I'm not taking session tomorrow morning. Okay. So once again, I'm going to stop this record. So any